What's happening, everyone? Welcome to the inaugural, well, not the inaugural, but it is the inaugural stream, but welcome to PuyoGB League Season 2. I am your host, Blue Hair K, and we're going to be doing some matches on stream for the PuyoGB League Season 2. For the next 2 weeks, from tonight through to the 22nd of March, we are going to be concentrating on the Beginner League Tournament. In 2 weeks from now, from the 23rd of March through to the 5th of April, we will be concentrating on the Intermediate League. And then, of course, 2 weeks after that, the Pro League, from the 6th of April to the 19th of April, with the playoffs on the 20th. So, let's go underway. And while we don't have much in the way of music at the minute, we are going to kick things off from the PC version of Puyo Puyo Tetris. And this one's going to be an interesting game to begin with, because two new entrants to the PuyoGB League in the beginners bracket are taking part in this inaugural stream game. I want to say hello to people that are on the stream in the chat, to Rory the Fiend, to Mr. Bootcamp. Welcome along, peoples. But the first game we're going to have is going to be between Werehog Fury and 10 Mirim. So let's get the people in. Okay. I am ready. I'm just letting both Werehog Fury and 10 Mirim know that I am ready to go. So I trust that Werehog Fury, I've just forgot his name there for a minute. Shoot me, please. Trust that Werehog Fury has got the room sorted. If you got the room sorted, Werehog, invite me in.
I think I should have. Did you get the invite?
Yes, I've got it right now. Fantastic. Thank you very much. I'll mute myself. Good luck to you both.
Alright, so will I.
You just heard the voice of Werehog Fury. Let's go ahead and do it. I'll let them know that I'm here. You all know it's me if I come into a room and I say, are you primed? So we are all ready to rock and roll. Just make sure that I've got that open and ready. Which I have. And of course, it's the return of the Echolocam, so let's get hashtag Echolocam trending on Twitter. So here we go. Beginner League Tournament. First game in the PuyoGB League. And looking at already, Miriam's looking at a GTR type setup. Oh, nice counterplay. Oh, caught on the frame! Werehog caught Miriam on the frame. There's some digging to do now for Miriam if he's going to get himself out of this. Two chain. Bit of a block, not a massive block. I'll tell you what, the blues look good for Werehog. Oh, that block isn't going to do too much. In fact, actually, the transition. Power 2 into a free chain. That might take the game away. It does. So, Werehog goes 1-0 up. And if you noticed, we don't have a timer for this. Just to give you an idea as to what the new PuyoGB League is all about, we're supporting both Puyo Puyo Tetris and Puyo Puyo Esports, as you saw in the splash screen. But instead of there being a 10-minute timer, it's first to 10 games takes the match. Interesting stuff from Werehog Fury. It's quite a freestyle-y line. Extending that way. He's got yellows, that's fine. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is a lovely chain from Miriam. Oh, cut from Werehog. That's a lovely 7 chain from Miriam. Werehog Fury is from the UK. He's eligible for all PuyoGB tournaments. Miriam is from the Czech Republic. To keep open with the PuyoGB League, we do allow players from other regions to take part. Obviously, we're going to be biased towards our own because we want the UK scene to be very strong and very competitive. I tell you what, Miriam has got a lot of speed. Look at how quickly he's built up that little line. Oh, nice scout from Miriam. Alright, that's going to take the game as far away from Werehog as possible. That's going to be it. 2-1 to Miriam. Let's get the PuyoGB League logo up as well, shall we? Can I have an audio check, please? Can you guys hear my voice over the audio? Is the audio a little quiet? Okay, slightly more interesting GTR line from Miriam. He's kind of blocked himself off. He's got a bit of double jeopardy with the old... Yeah, it's a lot of double jeopardy there. Werehog might be able to see this as an opportunity and go for some kind of quick attack. He's going to go for a free chain. Oh, there was a chance for Miriam to actually repair that. Oh, nice perfect cancel. Perfect counter there by Miriam. He's got a nice chain there. Now, what can Werehog do? Brace for impact, I think. It's only going to be a 4 chain. Oh, it's an orange and 12. 42 garbage, still 12 to fall. Now then, Werehog's in trouble. He's not going to be able to get out. Miriam moves into the lead. Audio is present, but sound effects are some kind of some mids and lower ends a little bit. Let's try that. Let's try that. I don't have a mixer. I'm literally doing this all on the fly. It's easier when I'm doing Switch matches because I don't need to have the game full screen. Okay, first attack now to 10 Miriam. Interesting that he's... It's very irregular from Miriam, actually. Okay, 2 chain now. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's lovely. Bit of tennis. But ultimately, it's going to end up going Miriam's way. And Miriam moves 4-1 up at this stage. Alright, here we go into the 5th game. Because one thing you don't want to do is have Echolocam have some kind of influence on this game. It's only here to do its duty of reporting matches. Okay, so now Miriam needs greens to build up on there to get his chain off and going. He's just erased those greens, so he needs to build back up on the greens. He's got the right colour now, the yellows. He just needs another red. He's got that. Oh, 2 chain now. Okay, bit of back and forth. I'll tell you what, where are the reds? Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a good protection using the purples to clear some... There we go, that's looking better for Miriam. It's only going to be a 4 chain. Oh, 34 garbage, 33 to fall. And Miriam has resources available as he goes quickly for the kill switch. Power 3 chain ought to do the trick. And I think that's going to be good night Vienna. Werehog goes down. And it's 5-1 to Miriam. So after losing the initial exchange, Miriam has got 5 on the bounce. Elongated GTR. Looking for Vine GTR. Okay, going for a quick 2 chain. Oh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Miriam had to bail on that one. That's only going to be 16 on the backswing, 15 now, so... Oh, a little bit of stairs from Miriam. Here we go, stairs hype. 4 chain now. I'll tell you what, 80 for 13. That's 19 already. Didn't really get what was needed. Needed a green to try and... Sorry, needed a red to try and get something out of it, but not to be. Miriam has got the speed. Looks a real threat in this bracket. Here we go now. Okay, single chain from Miriam, trying to keep things clean. Nice stack. Nice initial stack from Miriam. He's actually got a reversible chain. He can commit 2 ways here. Going for a 3 chain. It's only 7 garbage. Down to 6. Nicely built back up again. Still got a double commit. Oh, he's going with reds on the other side. That's smart play. Power 2 isn't going to do much to that chain. That's lovely. It's an 8. That's a lovely 8 chain from Miriam. Werehog actually now thinking, what could he do to get himself in on this? Because at the moment, it's just a clean sweep. Miriam 7 to the good. And bad music on the randomizer now. I thought there might have been an all-clear opportunity. I think there might have been. Okay, Werehog looking at the centre line. Oh, nice snipe. Nice snipe. Now, Werehog needs resources to get the kill switch in. Nice 3 chain in return from Miriam. Speed that Miriam has is giving him a good advantage at this rate. Now a 5 chain. Oh, 60 for 67. Werehog tried a cheeky frog stack. Trying to channel in something, but he's not getting there. And that's that one done and dusted, and Miriam is 8 to the good. There wasn't an all-clear. I said there might have been an all-clear opportunity. Doesn't mean to say that there is one. We've gone from the main menu to the map. And we're still playing Puyo. Okay, quick 2 chain now. That won't bother Werehog one bit, actually. If Werehog plays sensibly, he'll be able to get a good chain out of this. Oh, has he got enough time? Yes, he has. 70 for 12, 80 for 19 is going to send 12 on the backswing. Oh. Now then, can Werehog claw something back from here? Some frantic digging needs to happen from Miriam. Well, he's managed to get himself back into something. Oh, blues look good. Blues look good. Blues look good. That's a 4 chain. Oh, that might have... Yeah, I think that's actually shifted the momentum away. Now then, Werehog's got a lot of digging to do. Kill switch from Miriam. And Miriam goes 9-1 up. He is on match point. And at the moment, should Miriam win this game 10-1, he will claim a bonus point as he's got more than 3 games, or I should say 3, minimum 3, game advantage over his opponent. Can Werehog do something to close the gap? Going for a quick 2 chain. That won't trouble Miriam that much. He's got a natural extension there with those reds. Power 2 chain now from Werehog. Again, that's not really going to dent Miriam too much. He doesn't quite have a reverse chain though. He's missing yellows. If he had the yellow on top of the red at the far right, column 6, that would be very interesting extension. Oh, that's lovely. Scuttles down on the downturn. That's a lovely 6 chain. Very well played to Miriam. Werehog is done and dusted. And the first game of the Beginners League goes to 10 Miriam, as he takes the game 10 points to 1 and claims a bonus point in the process. Miriam indeed on a roll, and that one is done and dusted. So let's go back to the lobby. I say go back to the lobby. Just exit out and leave it as is. So there you have it. Miriam takes it by 10 games to 1. That's quite interesting. We've got the old menu on in the background there. This is the Switch version that you can see on in the background. But let's get the splash screen up just for the minute. Smashing Power 6 to take the series. Well, takes the set and wins it 10-1. So absolutely fantastic, it must be said. So what we're going to do now is update the scores. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. One's done. Let's see who else is available. Right, let's jump back into the action, because we have Werehog Fury against Japandi, and again it's going to be on the PC version of Puyo Puyo Tetris. So let's get that back up and running. Just waiting for the ping. That seems to be it. Let's go in. There we go, absolutely fine. So, we've got Werehog Fury back for a second game after his match with Tenmirim, and he's up against Japandi, who is the winner of the AQL Quality Tetris Tournament that I hosted at my workplace. Almost a conflict of interest, really. Eclo Cam. Oh, Angry Cheeseball. We have an Angry Cheeseball player. Let's rock and roll. Interesting setup from Japandi to begin with, actually. Looking for single wide well. Werehog Fury at the minute. Irregular. Okay, double line. Oh, a bit of a misdrop from Japandi, but that isn't going to be too troublesome. Oh, power 2 into a free chain. 9 lines. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a T-spin single. Nice, T-spin single from Japandi. That was a bit of a pointless swap out, though. Oh. Dangerous from... Yeah, that's going to be gone. That's dangerous from Werehog. So Werehog on the board. Japandi just trying to get his bearings straight. Interesting stuff this now. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is looking good for Werehog. There is an all-clear opportunity. He hasn't gone for it. Okay, what's Japandi going to do now? Oh, 5 chain. Look at that, 8 lines. Oh, 13 lines. Got to be careful now. Gets the Tetris in. Needs to start racking up some damage and doing some digging. Okay, triple line clear. This is not too bad, actually. Oh, I'll tell you something. Might be another Tetris. Oh no! The worst place to put that S-piece! I thought there was another Tetris coming, but Japandi just made a mistake that cost him the game. So it's 2-0 now to Werehog Fury. 2 Puyo music, now to Tetris music. Soft dropping in now. Let's go for a T-spin mini. Okay, T-spin mini. Doesn't really do anything in this. It does set him up for a back-to-back Tetris. Or just a back-to-back full stop if he can get there. Okay, triple line clear. Werehog equal to the task. Oh, dig now. Free chain from Werehog. Oh, I'll tell you what, Japandi needs. He's always got the correct piece there. Werehog. Oh, that's a misdrop from Japandi. Werehog looking for power. He's got a free chain commit. He's now got a 4 chain. Well, now back to a 3 chain. Oh, now Japandi might need to be a bit quicker here. Power chain. Oh, is he going to survive? Can he get it over? No, he can't. Werehog goes 3-0 up. Oh, some good music now. Now, is Japandi going to try and go for the 10-minute perfect clear? Oh, he can get it. He can get it. He's got it! He's got it! We got the first perfect clear! First perfect clear in the league. Beautiful 10-minute perfect clear from Japandi. Meanwhile, a nice free chain in return from... Oh, that's really clean. From Werehog there, that free chain. Into a Tetris. Okay, double line clear. Now there's a bit of a hole there which needs to be fixed. Oh, that was a bad miss drop. Can he use SRS to get the S piece in there? This is the question. I don't think he can. Right, the game is now with Werehog. He's triple line clear. Oh, I'll tell you what, there was a T-spin overhang. There was a T-spin overhang and Japandi decides not to go for it. Nice power single meanwhile from Werehog Fury. He's got the T-spin overhang. He just needs the T-piece. He's got the T-piece in. There we go. Garbage on the backswing. Single line clear. Goes for the triple line clear now. Thought that was going to be a Tetris. Not enough lines there for it. Alright. Oh, Japan's got to be careful now. Oh, that pushed him over the edge. 4-0 to Werehog. 4-0 to Werehog. Back we go to Endless Music from Puyo. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic setup. Lovely T-spin double setup opener right there. Now then, what other tricks can Japandi do? Oh, power 3 into a 4 chain. Now then. Japandi needs to do some digging, and he needs to do some digging quick. Oh, that's a horrible combination of minnows. Triple line clear. Oh, just power. Nothing but power from Werehog. Dispatching of Japandi. Quite brutally, one must admit. Just going to turn the mic volume down a little bit. Absolute misdrop, says Rory the Feed. You're not wrong. Need to stay hydrated, folks. Oh, that was horrible. I must admit, I thought going with the Z would have been far safer. Alright, 4 lines. Same as taking a Tetris. It's not too bad. T-spin overhang. Oh, T-spin overhang. Wasted the T-spin overhang as Japandi. Another triple line clear. Beautiful T-spin overhang now. Very creative. But he needs... Is he going to go for a single? Yes, he is. Now for the dig. That sends 5 garbage over. 2 chain's going to send... I know it's going to neutralise. Alright, what next now from Japandi? Holding on that line. Werehog. Going for the 2 chain. He's got some safe commits with the blues. Another 2 chain. T-spin overhang found by Japandi. Alright. Another T-spin overhang found by Japandi. He's got to be careful now because he's in... He might be in a spot of bother. Needs to start digging now. Oh, that was a critical misdrop. Oh, I think that might be Gonski. Now then, miracle dig. No, I don't think so. Nicely scouted from Werehog. He can't stall it forever. And it's 6-0 now to Werehog. Wow, who'd have thunk it? Nice irregular stack actually from Werehog. You can see what he's trying to do. Okay, first attack. Oh, 5 lines. It's not too bad. Oh, going for the Tetris. T-spin overhang there. Oh, tell you what, back-to-back T-spin double coming up. That's going to erase all that and send nothing back in return. How wonderful is that? Okay, meanwhile, 2 chain from Werehog Fury. You can see it's highly irregular. There's no real pattern here from Werehog. It's just keeping it low as possible. Well, he's got good commits there. He's got red for a commit and blue for a commit there on his chain. What way is he going to go for? He's frantically dumping Puyos away, whereas Japandi was just looking for the T-piece. Got another T-spin overhang. Oh, nice power chain. Enough to take Japandi over the edge. And it's 7-0 to Werehog. Complete reversal from the game against Mirim. And away we go. On to the 8th game. And so far, it's going to be a clean sweep. Oh, an all clear right from the beginning. That's a 4-line gift. That's even worse. It's actually a 7-line gift. But I'll tell you what, good counterplay. Now then, what can Japandi do here? Because he really needs S's and he's not getting S's for the minute. Goes for the Tetris. Now he's just got to pan that out a bit more. Okay, that's looking good. Back-to-back Tetris now from Japandi. Is he going to get on the board? Could be that he just needs to go for the power plays and go for as many Tetrises as possible. Triple line clear. Oh, he's got a T-spin overhang. He has the T-spin overhang. Is he going to go for a T-spin single? He's probably waiting for the right minnow. Think he can see an opportunity. Nicely scouted by Werehog, who needs to do some digging. He's got the speed to his advantage. Triple line clear now from Japandi. Slow suffocation. Oh, committal on blues. Nice little dig. Wait, that dig was really needed, actually. Is he going to go more for a dig? I think he is. Trying to buffer as much of that garbage as possible. Chances are margin time is going to start kicking in for the Tetris player at some point. He's got a T-spin overhang. Or I'll tell you what, it's kicking in big time now for the Puyo player. How much longer can Japandi stay in it? Can he take advantage of any margin time that might be coming his way? Oh, this is looking dicey. He's got himself a crater. Oh, no, he didn't want to do that. He did not want to do that. It was going so well to begin with. And then he just ran out of steam and Werehog is 8 to the good. On to the 9th game now. What's interesting about Japandi is that he's trying to look for T-spin overhangs as much as he can, whereas obviously Werehog just going for the quick chains, trying to use that to his advantage of stopping the opponent from doing anything that could put him in danger. But again, with Werehog... Oh, nice Tetris. 2-chain, that counters the Tetris completely. That's not bad. Gonna go for double line clear. Triple. 3-chain meanwhile from... Oh, I'll tell you what, that's really unfortunate, because the piece that Japandi really needed there was a Z, and there doesn't seem to have been a Z around for a while. It's Werehog Fury 9, Japandi 0, and Werehog might be the first person to sweep a game clean. Can Japandi stop that from happening? Okay, quick 2-chain immediately from Werehog. Okay, he's got chains. He's got a good chain there. Power 3 into a 4. Is he going to commit further? Oh, look at that! Swamp 3-chain into a 4. 11 lines. Now then, what can Japandi do? My guess is not much. Here comes the kill switch. Oh, that was bad from Japandi. Should have swapped to the L. Didn't do so. But Werehog scouted him, and it's the first clean set. And Werehog has scored it after going down 10-1 to Mirim. He fires back immediately with a 10-0 victory over Japandi. That was pretty much a bloodbath. So, back to keying the scores in. Right, so after that match where it was quite interesting really to see Werehog go the distance and win that match 10-0, whilst we're waiting for some other players to turn up, I'd like to talk to you a bit about what we do. So PuyoGB is the UK's official Puyo Puyo community. We were founded in 2017 after the localisation of Puyo Puyo Tetris, and we exist to bring events, gatherings, tournaments, competitions and esports. We want to get this game, Puyo Puyo, to be an esport across not just the UK but furthermore into the global scene. And we're working with other interested parties to be able to bring Puyo to a wider audience. You can get in touch with us all the way throughout that you can see on the screen right now. We have a website, we have a Twitter, we're on Discord. If you're an events organiser and want Puyo at your events, email me. And of course, we have a YouTube. And this will be updated at some point because we do have a Twitch channel now. If you're watching us on Twitch, thank you for your patronage. But whilst we are doing this, I'd like to talk to you about a few other events that are happening in the near future. I'm going to start off with Sakura Fight Festa from NGI. So this is one of the big fighting tournaments that happens in London, courtesy of NGI. This tournament will take place on the 4th and 5th of May at the XFed in London. The games that you can see on screen right now cover Soul Calibur 6, Virtua Fighter 5, Final Showdown, Dead or Alive 6, Blah Blue, Tekken 7, Guilty Gear, and Fighting X Layer. I think that's how you say it, I'm not entirely sure. And of course some of the other games will be there as well. Details of the event you can go through on their Twitter at NGI Events. They're going to be using the hashtag SFF2019 when they go live, and of course, if you want to sign up to any of these events, go to smash.gg /SFF2019. And of course, this is all building up to NGI Revolution 2019, which will take place this year at Vauxhall in London. This is going to be a big event for the guys because they are sponsored by ArcSys. And along the games that you can see here, the games are all main event games. This will take place in October. I'm told it's going to be between the 11th and 13th of October. Once we get the concrete dates, I will bring them to you. But the main event games include Blah Blue, Skullgirls, Pokken DX, Under Night In Birth, Guilty Gear, and Puyo Puyo Tetris. That's right, Puyo Puyo Tetris will be a main event at this year's Revolution, and PuyoGB will probably show up in force to take part in this event. If, however, you're in Europe and you want to take part in some action, we've got some events for you. First of all, we'd like to talk to you about the mix-up event that is happening on Sunday the 21st of April in Lyon, France. There will be a Puyo Puyo side event brought by both Bayouen, the French-speaking Puyo Puyo community, and Kare Tetris, the French-speaking Tetris community. This is going to be on Puyo Puyo Esports, and there is a €100 bonus. So if you want to make some money on the side playing Puyo, head on to the mixup.eu for all your information, and please do take part in this lovely Puyo Puyo side event, brought to you by both Bayouen and Kare Tetris. And of course, if you want to move over to Ireland, then we've got the event for you. Celtic Throwdown will be hosting both a Puyo Puyo Tetris and a Puyo Puyo Esports tournament in association with us here at PuyoGB. On the 31st of August, there will be a Puyo Puyo Tetris swap tournament, and then on the 1st of September, there will be a Puyo Puyo Esports Puyo 2 or Classic Rule Tournament. Find out more information on that event, head on down to CelticThrowdown.com for all the information that you need. Meanwhile, we are here streaming live with the PuyoGB League Season 2. We've had 2 games played today so far. We've had Werehog against Ten Mirim, and we've had Werehog against Japandi. Complete reversal from Werehog from the first game, going down 10 games to 1 against Mirim, turning it around, winning 10 games to nil against Japandi. There are other matches being played on at the minute, which are happening by other adjudicators. So whilst we wait for people to be available, let's see what we can do in the meantime. Let's go for a sprint.
I'll have fun with you.
Check back and see where people are. I've not played Tetris in a while, actually. And I know with sprint it's about the fastest time clearing lines, which I'm not very good at doing anyway. I'm not really a sprinter. Not for comfort, not for speed.
Tetris. Win hit. Rock punch. Rock punch. Win hit.
Like, my sprint time is woeful in
Rock
this.
punch. Rock punch. Tetris. Hiya. Rock punch. Rock punch. Rock punch. Hiya. Hiya. Take that. Rock punch. Rock
Is
punch.
my voice coming out okay whilst we're playing on the Switch? I haven't really had time to do audio checks.
Tetris. Rock, did you enjoy my technique?
Pretty much 10 seconds over my best sprint time. That's probably fair. So let's go back and see what is happening in the main chat. Please give me a minute. I think one thing that we do have to be a little bit wary of when we're doing this kind of stuff is when you've got games going on at the same time, and this is first to 10, if you have close games, then matches can last about 15 minutes. So with that in mind, let's go back to the main menu here, and let's fill up some airspace, shall we, with some replays. So let me just take these stream titles out for a minute. Let's go to the theatre, and let's have a look and see what we got going. What have we got here? A lot of these are me winning, by the way, but that's the whole point of the replays. Oh, back when I was playing Tetris, that's always fun. Doubles match there. Let's have a watch of this one, shall we? Riveting content as per usual. Well, let's actually talk to you guys that are still here. So let's have a look and see what's going on here. So I've kind of made the pig zero of this transition. I'm looking at the tail now, which is probably the worst thing to do. You've got Ida here going for the DT cannon. Oh, nice attack there. Oh, you know he's gone, so it's a 7 chain. Only a 6 there from Keiko, so not enough there to actually do anything meaningful. Oh, that's a nice push over, meanwhile. Oh, there was the T-spin overhang there. 70 for 4, 50 for 10. That's going to push Ida over the edge.
You'll never beat me.
Into the second game now. And looking at an interesting start there from Mario. I don't know what he's trying to do. 2 chain from Keiko immediately. These are some really fast beginner players. No, this is not. This is just a replay. There's no beginners here. Well, except maybe you, Memi. No, that's being fair. Well, I'll tell you what, that's... Oh, I see. Trying to go through the infinite. Oh, meanwhile... Oh, a fall down. That's beautiful chaining. Look at that. That's an 11 chain. Using the garbage as a tail. And that's done and dusted. Done and dusted. So we've got what? Druan, Toon Rusty, Andrew. Who else is in the chat? Let's see who's around still. Rushing, Gruffin, AJ. Let's talk, guys, if you're around. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Bootcamp. We managed to get a couple of games in, which is good. Hey, Gruff. Let's go into challenge and let's do some endless Puyo. When are we going to support Wii Sports Boxing for tournaments? Don't think that's gonna be a thing.
I'll have fun with you.
Could be wrong. Well, that's even better, but it's only for endless. Oh, that's fine. That one. 19 chain. No, I'm not going for 19 chains. We're not going to go for 19 chains. We're just... I'm here, really, because I want to see how many guys are available so that we can do some kind of talking. I don't really have... Whilst we're waiting for players to come around, let's do a bit of talk. Lots of people are like 19, 19, 19. We're gonna be here for like 10 hours if we're gonna try and go for a 19 chain. That and I will fail miserably at doing it, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I know guys are going to be disappointed at that decision, but that is the decision.
Take that!
I feel like Endless Puyo isn't really the best place to do a 19 chain. Okay. Serious question then. What is? Or rather, where is?
Take that!
I mean, it's probably... It's not a bad thing to ask that question, by the way. I need... Actually, I'll tell you what I do need there. No, I need some more yellows. Well, that's okay. I think I can get some kind of chain. Versus over chain limit. Yeah, possibly. That's what, 13? Opening Gambit? It's not bad. Professional bungler. Except I don't live in a bungalow, I live in a house. A mere 13. Yeah, I know. See if I can go for... That's fine, actually, because that's not gonna... That's cool. Right. I've got blues and I've got yellows. What other colour do I need? A blue would be good actually, but I need something to... There we go. Oh, that might be big. That's a swamp.
Take that! Rock punch!
That's cool. Purple. Well, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're right, purples. If we were playing with 5 colours, which admittedly is a completely different kettle of fish altogether. I mean, a completely different kettle of fish. Okay, this is too much of a risky commit up here. Get over there. Shall we see if we get blues? Are we going to get... Yeah, we're going to get a blue. But you know what colour I need? I'll just mess this up. What I find quite funny about that was I managed to vanish it and I wasn't even trying to vanish it. Are any more people around? No, it seems that all the other guys that are playing their matches are all good. Right, someone might be ready. No, I don't think we're going to get any more games in. I think what's happening now is all the people that are around that have played their games today have pretty much finished. Can you do some chain methods that have never been done before? Let's try. Let's try. Let's see what we can do here. So... So if we start with, say, an elongated GTR, no, I need better Puyos actually if I'm going to do that. The holy counter. There is no point in the holy counter in Endless because you're not countering against anything. Okay, I said that. I think I might have just manufactured an all clear, folks.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind
Yep.
hit! Iron fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
Right, so... let's look at my committal colours. Do the funky gibbon. There's no... What the hell kind of technique is the funky gibbon? I don't think that's even a technique, is it? Never heard of that one before, funky gibbon.
Take that!
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Take that!
Trying to go for some kind of turtle. It's something. I don't know how good it is, but it's something. The fall down tail's okay. He lied. So confliction's everywhere. Yeah, I don't think the funky gibbon is any kind of technique. At least I've never heard of it. Tell you what, I've got a back. I have a reverse trigger here. Right, so I've got blues, which is going to be my main commit colour here. So what I can do is I can now go yellows and build up this way. But the one thing I don't want to do is erase that green. That green that I've got on top of the blues there, I need to keep. I can go blues on that side. And that's fine. So I haven't got anything that's going to stop me there. That, however, might. Oh, that's cool. That's clean. Yeah, expect conflictions when there's two colours on it. You're right there. It's a nice little word. Might actually be an 11. It is. It's actually a 12. So backdoors are fun. Right, let's see what I can do here. Right, so I now need... Yeah, I've got that colour. I think someone said do key, didn't they? So there we go. Now this is safe. It might not look safe, but it is safe. Which I suppose is fine, because that's kind of what we want to do. Right, I've got... Okay, that was half a mistake. Only half of one. Still get out of this. So, that's safe as well, because there's nothing on the backdrop. Should I go greens? Alright, I think we're okay. Yep, we're alright. 13 chain key. We've still got something that we can use here. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a nice colour combination coming up. So here we go. GTR now. This is safe. That's also safe. Now we can go holy counter. Actually, let's not do that. That's fine. Right, this is a bit dangerous. That's a bit dangerous. Still a bit dangerous. Okay, that is now half a problem because I need to get rid of those blues. Now got rid of the blues, that means I've now got a tail on the greens. Oh, can I get a tail on those yellows as well? I might be able to. I don't think I'm going to have enough on it, so let's go this way instead. Yellows, reds, and I just realised the confliction there. Oh well. Right. Don't think I'm going to have enough here. I don't think there's going to be enough here for me to work with, so I need to do some digging. Okay, that's slightly better. that's an overcommit, so that's not going to work anymore.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
Where are the donation links?
Hiya!
Try putting in to the stream chat. Try exclamation mark donate. I want to see if the bot works. It might not. Wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't.
Hiya! Take that! Rock punch!
Is there anyone else
Wind
ready?
kick! Iron fist!
At the minute, no. No one else is ready.
Hiya!
Well, judging by that, the answer is no. Fair enough. That's a boo. I'll have to see. Oh dear.
Hiya!
That's fair. Criticism is fair.
Hiya!
Power 2 chain into the main chain,
Hiya! Take that!
which breaks
Rock punch! Wind kick!
because I need another red there.
Exploding knee!
Oh well.
Hiya! 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 Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Hiya! Take that!
Hey guys, you want to see a stupid way to chain? Here you go. Have a stupid way to chain.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
So I've got to commit there on the yellows.
Hiya!
There we go. Another backwards chaining.
Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
Mr. Delphi Retro Gamer to the rescue. That one of us is on the money.
Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
Do that in the Puzzle League match and I will follow your Twitter. What, backwards chaining in the Puzzle League match? I think I have done a few times.
Hiya!
Now I need a really specific colour, which I've got.
Hiya! Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen!
I'm just waiting for if there's other people that need to play their games.
Hiya! Take that! Rock
It
punch!
doesn't seem to me that we're going to get any more games in, which is a shame because I had this initially on just for a couple of hours.
Take that!
But it's quite weird in a way, and I'll tell you why. Because we had initially thought that it might be possible to only have a few games in for a few games in, literally, just so that people could play, and there'll be what, 3 games, and then we'd roll on to the following day with 3 more. But if we get everyone in, we could probably get the majority of games in, what, in a weekend? Which makes it nice and easy. Swap 2 chain. Just got an all clear from nothing. I need to get rid of those greens. So I've got GTR base back. Am I gonna get lucky with... Yes, I think I'm gonna get lucky with greens. Except I've just blocked myself. Oh well, I blocked myself and realised that that was a really bad place to put those reds. That's why I bailed out of it. Let's go for... down anyway.
Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Take that! Rock
I'll do everything in my power to not receive donation money. Well, donation money's good. People support us and we'll be able to get to events. And then we'll be able to preach Puyo to more people, get more people playing. Which is always a good thing, because we want people to enjoy this game series. I'd be lying if I told you otherwise. Stupid way of chaining again. Puyo preachers going door to door. Yeah, but it's how we earn a living. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is risky. Very risky. Mind you, if I put that there, now all I need to do is get some yellows. That's one lot. Can I get another lot of yellows? This is a stupid committal. I mean, this is a turd committal. And somehow I've managed to get it. Missing reds. Still a 10. Apparently, people want me to, well, I say some people want me to get to level 99, okay. Play Fusion and I'll donate 10 bucks. $10 to play Fusion. But, well, I suppose if people would have watched me get absolutely annihilated in Fusion, because I am the definition, the British definition for this I'm about to say is utter wank. I'm awful at it.
Take that! Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick!
Oh, hello, Gravity.
Take that! Take that! Rock punch! Take that! Rock punch! Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist!
1 second. Just need to check something. So yeah, still waiting for people. Stupid way of chaining Mark 3. Or is it Mark 4? I don't know. People having issues with Twitch.
Fighting queen! Fighting queen! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
I totally choreographed that 10 chain. Totally planned.
Take that!
Okay, so now, why am I going stairs? I'm brave. Either that or I'm very stupid. Probably going to be the latter, actually. Yeah, I don't understand why I've decided to go stairs all of a sudden. Oh, I've lost yellows. Never mind. I had a tail, but it snapped in half. Yeah, I don't understand why I decided to go stairs at like... Because I'm rubbish at stairs. There are much better stairs players out there than me. I'm at 81 for the minute, so... You never know. kind of gone back to type.
Hiya! Take
Bit
that!
cheeky key.
Rock
Cheeky.
punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
So some people ask me, what does casual Puyo feel like? Like, what's it like to be, you know, casual Puyo? It's okay.
Take that!
My army, your army.
Hiya! Take that!
Am I trying to start a war? They're about trying to start a war.
Take that!
My army can get 170 chains on what? Puyo Puyon?
Hiya! Take that!
That recently celebrated its 20th anniversary, actually. Puyon. Can't believe it was released 20 years ago. That's crazy.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Hiya!
Oh, we're at Tetris GM speeds now.
Hiya! Take that! Rock punch! Hiya! Take that! Hiya!
So it would be nice to get some greens on the situation. Right, let's just
Hiya!
fail it.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick!
I know the greens conflict.
Fist! Exploding knee! Fighting queen! Fighting queen! Fighting queen! Hiya! Take that!
Legendary replay.
Hiya!
117 infusion, that's good.
Hiya! 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 Take that!
I mean, it's great that people can play fusion. I've tried. I just don't really seem to get it. It's not really my thing.
Hiya! Take that! Hiya! Hiya! Take that! Rock punch!
Well, I've just got an all clear at max gravity.
Take that!
Okay, what I'm attempting to do is kind of like GTR at max. This would be hilarious. Oh well, never mind.
Hiya! Take that!
Never mind.
Rock punch!
Try to extend it, but
Iron
a bit too late.
Exploding knee! Fighting
Right, level
queen!
99.
Fighting queen!
Well, technically now that's broken through, so max gravity.
Hiya! Hiya! Take that!
Still petitioning for Fusion League.
Hiya! Hiya!
Fair enough.
Hiya! Take that! Hiya! Take that! Hiya! Take that!
Now, wouldn't that be the worst league ever? Yep. I would have to agree. It probably would be the worst league ever. Unfortunately so. know for a fact that yellows are going to be my trigger. So let's see if I can't go bigger. That's safe. That should be okay.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick!
Oh, total discombobulation.
Exploding knee fighting queen!
Actually, now it's at max speed, what happens is the game forgets how fast it is and chains erase quicker. It's a bug in this game.
Take that! Rock punch!
People are going to say it's not a bug, it's a feature. No, I'm pretty certain it's a bug. It's like we're playing at fever speed now. Look at how quickly they're going. It's like we're playing fever speed now. And I think also you've got some collision issues, but you know, it's absolutely fine. It's hilarious.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist!
This is like the Street Fighter 2 Turbo equivalent right now.
Take that!
It's not too bad. That's also not too bad. I'll get that over there, so that's going to cause a confliction. That has caused a confliction. So that means I need to bolster that up with... Oh, I don't need yellows there. I need greens instead.
Take that!
So it's quick. Now, can I get... Can I get... What colours do I need? Oh, this is risky. This is very risky.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding fighting queen! Fighting queen! Fighting queen! Fighting queen!
Very risky. It's okay because I managed to pull it off, but it was still very risky. A bit too risky of a build, actually, I must admit. I'm not a particular fan when it's that risky. That's almost being suicidal, trying to risk that for a biscuit. Oh, no. I think we're okay.
Take that! Rock punch! Wind kick! Iron fist! Exploding fighting
Power.
queen!
Power. It's like... I mean, what speed would you call this now? Because it feels faster than what's considered 20G.
Take that, rock punch.
It's so fast, you're erasing chains even quicker.
Take that. Take that.
Oh, that shifted. I wanted to shift that way. Whoops. Now I've got a confliction.
Take that, rock punch.
Unfortunate that confliction was there. Well, it was there. And there wasn't much that I could have done about it. Meanwhile...
Take that, rock punch. Wind cat iron fist. Take that, rock punch.
So, try chaining properly at this kind of speed.
Take that, rock punch.
Oh, that was bad. My rotation didn't work. I was like, oh dear. One, two, three, four. Red would be nice, actually. Oh, I've got it.
Take that, rock, wind, iron, explode fighting, fighting queen.
Good morning. This is Japanese.
Take that.
Good morning, Super Japanese. Welcome along. Ah, you're... Aha! I see. Excellent. Ohayo gozaimasu. Genki desu ka?
Take that, rock, wind, iron, explode fighting queen.
I don't think anyone else is actually around to do their matches, so I'm just going to finish up with this.
Take that, rock, punch.
Yes, Abby, what's up?
Take that.
What if you made it 20? I don't think you've got that kind of money to burn, have you? But, I mean, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong.
Take that, rock, wind, kick.
You do in fact have money to burn. Check you out. Mr. Moneybags over there. I did not do that.
Take that.
I did not want to do that. That was bad. That was very, very bad. Actually. This is turning out to be fail.
Take that, rock, wind, iron,
Lots of im on it. What's that?
Take that!
Someone's not channeling in their inner character, are they? Oh, that was lucky. I needed that there. That's safe. I don't want to erase those. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. Can I get it over there? Yeah. I'm gonna have to say that I think a massive mistake was made here. Because I now need... Oh, I've got the right colour coming up. That was situational.
Take that, rock, wind, iron, fighting, queen!
Oh dear. Rock, wind, iron, X-Fire. Okay. Not sure what that is.
Take that, rock, wind, kick!
What do you think? Should I try and... So blues are my commit colour, which I've now got.
Take that, rock, wind, kick!
I think a sizable chain would net quite a few points at this level. What do you guys think? By rights, it should, shouldn't it?
Take that, rock, wind, iron, fighting, queen! Take that!
What was the first Japanese word I learnt? First Japanese word I learnt, funnily enough, was ichi. The number one was the first Japanese word I learnt.
Take that!
I mean, I can't really speak Japanese as well as say I used to, because that's not strictly true. I did study a little bit of Japanese in my own spare time. Back when I was actually playing Puyo competitively. Not so much now though. Spending my time learning Italian because my partner is Italian. I mean, she speaks good English, but her parents do not, so I'm learning Italian so that I can converse with them.
Take that, rock, wind, iron, fighting, queen! Take that!
Anyways, Super Japanese is the name that's there. Welcome along. Nice to have you join us. I imagine it's pretty early in Japan at this moment in time. Oh, it's almost therapeutic on a stressful level playing at this ridiculous gravity, and it is ridiculous, this gravity. people that's joining the stream. Welcome along.
Take that! Hiya! 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 Take that! Hiya! Hiya! Take that!
Let's have a look. What can I do here?
Hiya!
That's oop. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. I need to
Hiya!
fix that, which I have done. Right, that's fine. At least I think that's... Yeah, that's okay. I've got committals. Well, that might actually turn out to be a bad mistake, so I'm just going to bail out of that.
Fighting queen!
It's this is like 200cc on Mario Kart 8 now. That's how quick it is.
Hiya!
The chains are also racing like a million gravity too.
Hiya! 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 Hiya!
I was about to offer more if you got a certain chain infusion, but I wanted to check real quick.
Hiya! Take that!
Uh,
Hiya! Hiya!
so it's almost as if I'm gonna sell out here.
Hiya! Hiya!
If I do, I kind of don't want to do. What's a better commit colour? Probably that. That might cause a huge error here.
Hiya! Hiya!
Actually, I still got a chain there.
Rock, wind, iron! Fighting queen!
Chains are racing too quick now. Oh, that, I didn't need to do that. It's not horrible. It's not like the worst mistake ever. It's recoverable.
Hiya!
Right, I have a confliction with those reds, which I've now repaired. Right, let's get that there. Oh, I don't want to do that, never mind.
Hiya! 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 Rock, punch! Hiya!
I can still do something. I think I can still do something.
Hiya!
Let's try not to mess this up. It's probably going to happen anyway, but let's try not to mess it up. Okay, I'm being offered money.
Hiya! Take rock, punch!
Can I get...
Hiya! Take rock, wind, iron! Fighting queen! Hiya! Hiya! Take that!
Yeah!
Hiya!
Apparently it's so fast, if I hold down I gain an extra point.
Hiya! Hiya!
That's how fast it is.
Hiya!
Oh, and by the way, people that might be wondering about this, no, this is not hacked. This is actually happening at at ridiculously full speed. And trust me, it's really, really awkward. I've got committals. I have committals, and what do I need? Actually, it's not bad. That's fine. I have a yellow. It's so fast. It won't be long before the piece just spawns. Like, instantaneous spawning. I'm mad for even attempting this. Yeah, I can hear you guys going, what are you doing, Kay? Stop, 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 stop. I'm looking for a very specific colour, which I'm probably not going to get in a million years. I'll have to go. It's not what I wanted. That is. That is also. Yeah, it's too quick now. You can all see what I'm trying to get to. Oh, wow, we made a 15 chain. Nice. I can't really make 15 chains anymore. But the last time I made the 15 chain was on a ranked game in Puyo Chronicle. Couldn't get it for the all clear, that's a shame. So quick. Super. The Japanese Super. This is weird because we actually have someone in PuyoGB called Super. We just all call him Soup nowadays, but yeah. Super. Do you play in any Japanese league? Do you play in A League, B League, C League, S League maybe? It still is a confliction. That's still a confliction. That's better. This is a lot of fun. What am I playing to? Well, look at my score, and I think you'll see. Don't know how many more big chains I need to get there, but it's very difficult trying to get any big chains because of how quick the Puyos are literally appearing. I mean, this is beyond max gravity. Oh, I'm there. I've actually hit 999999999. So I've actually maxed the score out. And I'm trying to go for the all clearing. I don't think I'm going to get there anytime soon. Okay, I've cleared the screen, that's it, we're done. Show's over, folks. But there we go, we're done. Alright, give me a second. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so yeah, it looks as if we've got to 9 o'clock, so that's going to be it. An absolute drought of players, folks. Yep, Lux it. it seems to be. Oh well. That just happens to be what it was. So that's going to be the end of the stream. Let me just get the what it was. So it was the PuyoGB League Season 2 Beginner League matches. We had the 2 games earlier on today. We had Werehog Fury against 10 Miriam. 10 Miriam took that match 10 games to 1. And then it was Werehog Fury against Japandi, and Werehog got a clean sweep, taking Japandi 10-0. So that's pretty much going to do it for PuyoGB League Season 2. For today anyway. We will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock UK time in order to do more matches. But before we go, just going to let people know of events that are happening in the near future, particularly here in the UK and our nearby territories. So, first of all, to remind people that Sakura Fight Festa 2019 is going to happen on the 4th and 5th of May at the XFed in London. This is a event that's being hosted by NGI. One of our adjudicators and PuyoGB members is also a staff member of NGI, so it's nice to have that that cross-link affiliation. The games that you see on your screen range from Soul Calibur all the way through to Guilty Gear. These will be games that you can take part in to play. There will be tournaments. Go to smash.gg/SFF2019 for more information. And of course, if you want to know more about this event, you can follow NGI Events on Twitter. All the information you need is on screen. It's £15 for the weekend pass or £10 for a single day. If you're going to be, if you're big on your fighting games and you're going to be entering a lot of these tournaments, I say go for the weekend pass. It's very good value for money. So yeah, if you like your fighting games and you're in London, hop on down to Sakura Fight Festa 2019 at the XFed in London on the 4th and 5th of May. But of course, all of this is building up to the Road to Revolution 2019, an NGI event which has backing from ArcSys. And this event will take place at Vauxhall in London in October of 2019, and the games you see on screen are main event. So yes, Puyo Puyo Tetris will be a main event game at Revolution 2019, and you can be sure that PuyoGB people are going to be there. If you're into Skullgirls, Pokken, Blah Blue, Under Night, and indeed Puyo Puyo Tetris, head on down to Vauxhall in London to take part in Revolution 2019. For more information on Revolution, go to ngi-revolution.co.uk for details. If you happen to be in France around about the April time, then I've got a tournament for you as well. For the French communities, Bayouen, the French Puyo Puyo community, and Carré Tetris, which is the French Tetris community, are joining up together to hold a Puyo Puyo esports Puyo side event at the Mix Up. This takes place on the 21st of April in Lyon, France, and there is a €100 bonus pot up for grabs. So if you want to earn some money on the side whilst playing Puyo, head on up to themixup.eu for further information and details. And if you're in Ireland, you can come on down to Celtic Throwdown, which will be happening on the 31st of August and the 1st of September, and PuyoGB will be there to hold 2 tournaments. We will have a swap tournament for Puyo Puyo Tetris on the 31st of August, and then on the 1st of September we will be having a classic Puyo rules tournament using Puyo Puyo esports. For more information, visit CelticThrowdown.com. And that'll do it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you to everyone that has been in the chat. It's been good fun talking to you guys, particularly in the latter stages. I do apologise that I was only able to get the 2 games in. I was hoping for more, but I suppose that's how it goes, really. But we'll be back again tomorrow at 7 o'clock for more Beginner League matches. Until then, everyone, thank you very much for your time and your patronage, and we will see you again soon. Good night, everyone.